I was just sitting here thinking, people was all for this bill for a tax on tips. And I'm like, how many people get tips? And with inflation high, it's like hard to tip people now, because your bill $60. How much, you don't want your bill to be $80. It's kind of hard to tip people with the price of things. I try to give them a couple dollars. Like my Instacart people, I give my max is $5. I give them $5 for delivery. So I always give $5 for delivery for Grubhub, $5 for delivery for Instacart. But that tax on tip, was that important? Is it more important than your FICO scores? Because I was just looking at my scores, right? I had just moved here a month and a half ago. And I had worked on my scores to bring them up. So they was like at 666, 650 something. I looked at them today. I got a 110-point drop and a 61-point drop on one of them. And the other one, I only got like one thing on there. And I ain't even worried about it because I don't be paying that stuff. When they sell off my stuff and then tell me they were selling it to nobody, giving people my information, then that's on you. You bought it. Okay, it was like 200 something dollars. That wouldn't have dropped me down that far. Okay, 4 inquiries. Probably when I got the police and all that stuff. 4 inquiries. Okay, that was it. Four. How can 4 inquiries drop you down 110 points? Really? 4 inquiries? That's just you seeing if you can get something. This is what I'm saying. It's all a scam. It's a scam because when you're trying to pull your points up, your points don't jump up no 110 points, but it can go down 110 points. See what I'm saying? It's a scam. So y'all up here voting, oh, the bill, yeah, it's good. Yeah, for a tax on tips. When something should be in the bill about these daggone FICO scores, that is a problem that we being scammed about. That's a problem because the banks own the credit bureaus. Credit bureaus are just data banks that anybody can input data into, whether they make a mistake typing or not. Nobody checks it. But we letting this go on and on in America with this credit stuff. They don't have no credit bureaus in Africa. A lot of countries don't have these credit bureaus. Why do we persist on the same old get over in America? We just let these people get over on us. FICO scores, bankers thought of it because they want you to pay more interest for a car, more interest for a house, so they can make more money. Do you trust billionaires? All of a sudden, y'all trust them, right? Y'all trust them to be honest. Why they ain't been in FICO scores? Yeah, they been in FICO scores so they can make more money. Ain't got nothing to do with you. It's to hold you back so you can't get credit. You can't buy nothing on credit. Except what they want you to buy on credit. Now, if I went out and got a car, they'd be like, oh, you have a car with $540. But look, your payments be $600, $700, $800. See what I'm saying? They'll let you have the car. But if you try to get a credit card, they say, no, you can't have a credit card because that's them loaning you money. See what I'm saying? See where the scam coming in at? Y'all ain't thought about that, but y'all worry about freaking tax on tips. When who works for tips? Ain't that many people work for tips? So this is a dumb thing on that bill to be worried about. What was that so in his campaign about that? Why was some people happy about tax on tips? Do you work a job to give you tips? And plus, it's only supposed to be for 3 years. It ain't like it's forever. So he gave y'all a little, but the tax break for the billionaires is forever. Y'all been conned, seriously conned. Very much conned. It's crazy. But the stuff that's important, like these FICO score mess, yeah, they've been getting, no banks been getting conning us forever. First, in the 80s, we used to get checks. I worked for the government, so we used to get checks. I had to go over to DOJ and cash my check, and I worked at the FBI, right? So we got checks and we cashed them. Then about 83, they started that direct deposit stuff. That's the same time prepaid cards came out, because then they start saying if you don't have good credit, you couldn't get a checking account. So they came out with the prepaid cards with fees. Remember, they used to take fees if you didn't use the card and stuff, so they can make more money from the people that actually couldn't get a bank account because they ain't have good credit scores. See what I'm saying? It's all been a scam. We've been scammed the whole time. But this is the kind of stuff that need to be in the bill. But you ain't gonna get that from the Republicans, because they the ultimate scammers, right? So this is what I'm telling you. The stuff like that that's important to the American people is never in the friggin' bill. They throw you a bone, tips, tax on tips. What kind of and these knuckleheads going for it. And I'm like, do you work for tips? These people crack me up, because I'm like, are you something wrong? Something knock 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 knock. Something wrong in there or something? So they've been getting over. Banks been getting over us forever. Banks are the biggest scammers in the world. They've been getting over on us. They done talk you into using debit cards to pay your bills, and they don't report nothing to the bureau. You pay your mortgage, you pay your bills, your electric bill, everything through it with a debit card. They don't even report to the bureau. They talk you into it, and y'all do it every month. Y'all pay on time, but get no credit for nothing. Okay? Your best bet is go get you a secure card. And when you get you a secure card, you can put your money, put your paycheck on it, or just add money to it and pay your bills with the secure card. So you're doing the same thing, except the secure card reports to the freaking credit bureau. And you think your FICO scores will go up? Yeah, they will. Anything revolving, paying early, you only have to have credit history to make your FICO score 700. You got to do it that way. But see, they don't want to tell you to do it that way, because they don't want your FICO scores to go up. So I'm just telling you, that's how I got mine up to like 666, because I watched my son have just a part-time job, and he had direct deposit on the Chime card, secure card, and he had no credit history or nothing. He went to 700 within 10 months of him working at that job part-time. He was only working part-time, and his store scores went to 700. So the only thing he paid was his Spotify and his freaking cell phone bill off of that card. And he got paid every week, so it revolved. It kept revolving, kept revolving. That's all you need to do to move your FICO scores, but they ain't gonna tell you that. So, y'all can give me a like and a subscribe for that tip. That's the tip. So anyway, I haven't been putting stuff on my secure card since I was moving, and I was all in the process of moving. So I'm gonna get back to it so we can get this raised back up, because I tell you, I said, well, you got an inquiry for your apartments and stuff, and they hold that against you. God damn. So I got to put some money on my secure card. We'll raise it back up. It'll probably be back 600 and something by August. We'll catch the next round when they throw it in the credit bureau at the end of the month. Yeah. So I can pull it out. But they a devil. 110 points. Really? Mm-hmm.